let's get it cracking. Big dope, multi-platinum right here is where it's happening. Ain't no frauds in my faction.
What up,
Shocked
y'all?
by my reaction, excel.
Yeah. We shooting jumpers. You know what that means? It's time for some NBA talk. So, the second half of the season is in full effect, but we ain't even talking about that. What we talking about today is we talking about your boy Shaq Diesel and that dude JaVale McGee. Apparently everybody has their breaking points, folks. For those of you guys who don't know, the Inside the NBA guys have Shaq in particular has a segment on Inside the NBA called Shaq to the Fool. He's been going on about 3 or 4 years now, 4 or 5 years, and this dude JaVale McGee has been the star of Shaq to the Fool. And I can't front, it's been hilarious. I mean, JaVale has done some of the most hilarious shit on Shaq to the Fool. But this week, Shaq took it to a new level. He made a complete mock trailer of JaVale McGee in a spoof of Marvel's Doctor Strange. Oh, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Everybody thought it was funny, except for JaVale McGee. For those of you guys who don't know, JaVale McGee now plays for the Golden State Warriors, and he's actually playing some good basketball for him. He still had a couple Shaq to the Fool moments, but he's actually playing some good basketball for the Golden State Warriors. He's their backup center, and he comes in and he gives them some good minutes. He's averaging about 8 points a game. He's turning into a good player, man. Here's the thing about JaVale. JaVale has always had the tools. He's a very talented player, and unlike a DeMarcus Cousins who doesn't have it mentally upstairs, because it's not like JaVale's a bad dude. He doesn't fight or anything like that. He's not disruptive. He just makes mental errors. He just makes some of the craziest mental errors. That's what landed him on Shaq and a Fool basically every week. But the whole Doctor Strange parody thing kind of pushed him over the ledge, and he put Shaq on blast on Twitter, and it ended up being a straight up feud between the two of them. He started out saying, "Shaq, you didn't had my nuts in your mouth for 4-5 years." I mean, I'll put all the Twitter beef up there. I'll put them on the screen so you guys can read them, because they went at it. Shaq starts saying, "I'm gonna beat." Shaq threatened to beat him up. JaVale was like, "Oh, we getting physical now? You ain't gonna do shit, boy. That's on my mama." That's on my mama. You know when somebody says it's on my mama, it's getting real. I mean, they got into it, man. And I gotta say, as much as I love Shaq and as much as I love Shaq and the Fool, Shaq, you wrong for this, bruh. Shaq is absolutely wrong for this. JaVale ain't doing nothing but sticking up for himself. You can only poke a tiger so many times, man. Even if it's a docile tiger, it's still a tiger. JaVale's still a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? He's still a 7-foot dude who ain't nobody's punk. You know what I'm saying? For 5 years, you've been going at JaVale. I ain't mad at JaVale for getting at you. You know what I'm saying? And Shaq, you supposed to be a professional, man. You know it's just jokes. You took it way too personal, man. You took it way too personal. You've been poking fun at him. He takes a couple shots at you, and you can't even. You gotta take it personal like that. Talking about you gonna fight him and everything. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You ain't got to do all that, man. It's gonna be real interesting to see what the guys at TNT have to say about this when they come back on the air. I think they're back on Monday. So yeah, but I think Shaq is completely wrong for this, man. And I'm a fan of Shaq. I mean, I love the guys on Inside the NBA. I think they're the best sports show on TV, period. Not just basketball. They're the best sports show on TV, period. But Shaq, you wrong for that. And I love Shaq and the Fool. It's hilarious. Every week it's hilarious. But JaVale's right. I mean, here's the thing about it. His teammates came out and was defending him. Kevin Durant went in on Shaq. Kevin Durant was like, man, Shaq, he went in on Shaq. Kevin Durant went in on Shaq too, defending his teammates. Even Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr said something very interesting. He said, I even had preconceived notions about JaVale McGee, and a lot of that stemmed from watching Shaq to the Fool. So, I mean, you're affecting this dude's livelihood with these jokes, Shaq. And he's been a good sport. He ain't really said nothing about it for 4 or 5 years, and then the one time he says something, you want to sit there and flash on him and threaten to beat him up? I'm like, come on, bro. First of all, I don't think you understand. I don't think he's going to be that easy of push. JaVale's a young man. Shaq, you pushing You over 40. You well over 40 now, Shaq. Got bad knees, you know what I'm saying? Not in the best shape. JaVale might give it to you. I'm not saying he would, because you still a beast. But JaVale ain't no pushover, man. You think he's just gonna let you beat him up? It ain't gonna be that one-sided, I don't think, man. But yeah, man, I think Shaq is completely wrong for this. He need to come out and squash that, man. I feel like he should apologize to JaVale. You know what I'm saying? He took it one step too far. When he realized, I mean, you could have just been like, yeah, good joke, JaVale. Even when JaVale started going at you on Twitter, you could have been like, yeah, okay, good joke. I see you, son. I see you. I'm still going to get you on Shaq and a Fool next week. You ain't have to take it that personal, man. You didn't have to go there and start threatening him and talking about you. He called him all kind of a bum-ass player and all that. And I mean, like, come on, bro. That's petty, man. You're just being petty, dude. You're a retired player who's commentating now, man. You supposed to be, but ain't you supposed to be a legend in the game? Come on, man. You better than that, Shaq. You better than that, bro. I love you, fam. I do. I love you. You funny dude. You always seem like a stand-up dude. You always been respectful for everybody else. But this one, I think you totally wrong for this, Shaq. Totally wrong for this. For all the shots that you took at JaVale McGee, he says one little thing about you, and you just gonna go off like that. So I think you're totally wrong for that. But it was interesting and it was funny, and you know I'm gonna still be watching Shaq and the Fool. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. I really want to see what Ernie and Chuck and Kenny got to say about this when they come back on the air. It's gonna be real interesting to see that. So yeah, Shaq versus JaVale McGee. I mean, Shaq said what I see you. Shaq literally said when I see you, we gonna see what's up. So I hope it don't really come to that, although I wouldn't mind seeing them two scrap, but I hope it don't come to that. So we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. I'll keep you posted. As soon as the next developing story on this breaks, make sure to keep it locked, and I'll be the one to tell you how it goes down on Mr. Vine's channel, Sweatbox. But you got to like, share, and subscribe to be in the loop, son, because you know how we do. I'm here every day bringing you guys content. Holla at your boy. Until next time, peace. 100, y'all.
Yeah. Mr. Vine. Sweatbox. Let's go. We celebrating on this one, baby.